Hello world and everyone in it. My name is Keasha and this is my kingdom. Happy Vlogmas Day 3. Okay guys, so what you just saw is a time lapse of me planning out my homework for the week. So what I like to use is just a normal notebook. I would use a planner, but I like to cross things out, and in a planner it's too organized for me. It feels cluttered when I cross things out. So to me it just looks really messy. It makes it feel unorganized to me. Some people can do it, I can't. But what I like to do is just write down my homework for the week. Yeah, week 7 I had a lot of homework. But what I like to do is I like to label all of my homework. I use these colored pens for different classes, and each week I write a new week. I put each assignment down in the color of the class that I chose it for, and then when I'm done with it, what I do is I put a check mark to say that I did it, and then once I've submitted it, I put a check mark to say that it's done and that it's been sent in, it's been submitted. I don't have to worry about it anymore. And then I fully cross out the whole assignment. That is a good way for me to be organized. I especially love using like pens and different colors to organize what class of which, because then even though I kind of have an idea of which assignments are for which class, it makes it easier for me to be like, oh, I need to get this and then this then. Here in this class, I really need to do really good on this assignment because I have this grade in this class, and it really organizes everything for me. Another thing that I kind of forgot to mention is I haven't done it on this one yet because I just wrote this one. But what I like to do is I like to put the day that it's due. And some of these do have multiple days because they're if you are familiar with Canvas, or if your school has a certain type of Canvas, their own version of Canvas, then some of the discussions are going to be one big response and then a response to one of your classmates. I have to do 2 responses and 1 initial post for my writing class. So I will usually put the day that the first initial post is due, and then I'll put the day where the 2 responses are due next to it. But yeah, that is how I kind of plan out my week. I've been doing this since week 7. We're on week 14, so I've been doing this for 7 weeks. My grandma gave me the idea. It's really, really helpful to me because I see every assignment that I need to get done. This is also 2 separate weeks. Don't freak out. I've already freaked out a little bit. But these are 2 separate weeks. I do multiple weeks on each page. It kind of depends on how you feel about it. This has really helped me keep up with my assignments, because if I don't write them out and I put them in the planner, I don't really look at my planner. I really tried to look into my planner this year. I've gone back and written in it multiple times, and it just has not worked for me. Another way to just has not worked for me, it's something, a planner is really, really hard to get used to if you're not the type of person to write things down and kind of organize your week out and everything. If you're not the type of person who likes to do that in a kind of more intricate way, then it's a little bit nerve-wracking trying to stay within a planner and keep it going every week. This, I don't have to worry about writing down in each day. I don't have to worry about going in from the monthly part of it to the weekly part of it and rewriting everything. It's all right here in this notebook. I'm probably going to use the same notebook just because I have so much paper left for next semester, and I'll probably just keep using it. This was really helpful for me, and I hope that this can be something helpful to you guys. Okay guys, so there is something that I forgot that I feel would be really, really helpful for a lot of people. If you're a kinesthetic learner like me and you need to be learning hands-on and you're a procrastinator and it's just hard for you to kind of get in the groove of things and get assignments done, what I like to do, and I started this at the same time that I started using my notebook planner, like my own makeshift planner. So what I started doing is I would write down my assignments on paper, and then I would type them into Google Docs, and then I would submit them in. This is a good way to have your assignments on multiple platforms. That way, if a teacher doesn't get one of your assignments, or for some reason you're up really, really late at night and you're typing, and out of nowhere your laptop dies because you fell asleep, or your computer crashes, then you have a whole notebook of your assignment written down, and all you need to do is just retype it. If you lose all of your work, this right here is a lifesaver. I have had to redo so many things and I didn't write them down. There have been a couple of times, even after me starting this, where I didn't write things down. I went to go submit it, and for some reason, like my internet crashed or something happened with my computer. I went to hit submit and the whole thing deleted itself. So I had to rewrite my whole assignment. And then I had to also remember what I said and what I did. Thank goodness it was only a discussion. I have done that on a few assignments. There was a semester where I literally, and I kid you not, literally typed up an assignment 3 times. It was a big, like 5 or 6 page study guide. I would get halfway through it. I would go in to finish it up the next day, and my assignment would be gone. All I would have to do is like copy and paste from the PowerPoints, and it would be done. But I did not like doing that. It looked so, I hated the way that it looked. It felt so like unprofessional, like to me, like unorganized. So I would like type them up myself, and I had to redo that 3 times, where it would delete almost all of my work. It deleted my full assignment. It wouldn't save. It was a whole process. I was up until 5 o'clock in the morning one day trying to get it done because I kept on trying to finish it, and it was all bad. But do things like writing it down first in a notebook. That way you have it, you have a full, like you have something, you have it physically. You type it up in Google Docs or Word or Notes, or I believe Mac has text. Type it up in one of those, save it. You have not 1, but 2 whole places of where your assignment is. And that way, if your teacher says, I never got your assignment, you say, here you go. I have it right here, saved in my computer. Or, hey, I have it typed up. I can send you a picture of it right now. And then if you want me to, I can still type it up if you want. That way you can show that you had the assignment done beforehand, and you're not having to try and convince your professor, oh, well, I had it done, but I don't I don't know where it went, or I didn't save it into my computer. I just typed it up in the text box on Canvas. Nope. It's right here. It's in your computer or your laptop or your tablet or whatever you're using, and it should be submitted. And if it's not in the submitted box, it should be on your Google Docs, your Word, whatever you use. And if that doesn't work, notebook saves your life. So another thing is having a calendar is a really good way to stay on track, especially if you're like me and you suffer from chronic procrastination. We love her. Not really. But a good thing about this is you see everything. Everything is laid out for you. You can do appointments. I have like my work schedule and stuff on here. I have when my assignments are due. I have when I have class. I have holidays on here. This is a good way. You see everything at once. Sometimes this can be overwhelming if you have a lot of assignments in a lot of places. My last week is this week right before Christmas, so I don't have a lot of assignments up there right now. I have to write some of them up there, but this is a good way to see everything. And just like my planner, I color code my classes so that way I know exactly what assignment is going to be due when and what day it's going to be on and what class is when. Clearly write out like everything. It's clear as day, like there's no like confusion. I write the assignments in the color of the class. I write the class that I have in the color that I put it in. Everything is clear. As I'm editing this, I realized that I've said the word clear like at least like 5 or so times. So if you guys want to count how many times I say clear in this video, comment it down below. Like, call me out. It's a nice way to organize and to kind of get your thoughts together without actually having your thoughts together in your mind, and you can just visually see it. So this is my weekly calendar. Change this to match. I'm probably not going to do this week. I'm probably going to change it to next week. I like to do kind of a week in advance to give myself an idea of what that next week is going to look like in my calendar. Just like in the planner, I put them in multiple colors. Having multiple of these is not a bad idea, just because if you're like me and you procrastinate a lot, it gets difficult when you kind of don't know what you're doing. So I like to have multiple places. That helps a lot. I hope some of these tips were really helpful. If you guys want, I can do a whole video of me planning out my week, showing you guys how I pick colors for classes, how I decide what days I'm going to do what and everything, just how I plan out everything and how I write my calendars. A friend of mine actually inspired me to kind of redo my calendar. If you guys want to see a full like in-depth video of me sitting down, rewriting my calendar, doing my weekly calendar, and doing my planner. I probably won't be doing my planner until next semester starts. It's not going to be until January, about the end of January. So it'll just be my calendar and my weekly calendar. But I can easily show you guys like how to organize it, because not everyone likes to have everything laid out in front of them on a calendar. Some people like to have like a clean calendar, only like important things. That's totally fine. You write your calendar however you want to. I like to have my calendar full of stuff, as you guys could kind of see. But yeah. Hey guys, so I realized while editing this that I never closed out the vlog. this vlog is actually longer than 3 minutes today, so yay. But I have been really happy making these. I've honestly kind of worked a little bit more for content reasons, obviously, but honestly, anything that pushes me to get things done is a reason for me to do it. I cannot wait to do more of these. I'm really excited for the rest of Vlogmas. I'm excited for when the semester is over, I don't have more assignments, and I can start decorating. I can finish cleaning. I have a whole bunch of stuff that I need to finish cleaning. But I can start doing so many things that I've been ready to do, and I can't wait to share that with you guys. Bye. And I can't wait to share with you guys. And I can't wait to share that with you guys.